Idiotic ink, we bend, we bow, plugged in deep, we don't know how. Wires bind the soul and skin, tech of tomorrow, let them in. Through the screen, through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kings. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds, tethers unseen yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros, they forge our fate, the unsung heroes. Whiskers scream through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kids. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds, tethers unseen yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros, they forge our fate, the unsung heroes.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to a Monday. That feels like a bit of a letdown, doesn't it? Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. I see you've had a bit of a dance party due to the Idiotic Ink opening music, which of course means it's a Monday. We're on the Idiotic Ink server. Chaos and Mayhem. Well, Last Jordan's on the server. Who knows? Maybe Chaos and Mayhem will join us. I hope that everyone had a lovely weekend and is doing okay today. Let's go through. I have absolutely no chance of catching up with chat, so I'm just going to try it anyway. We've got a Frauke and a Blast arriving before I got started. Raven arriving just in time to get there before Seribot. Welcome into Seribot. Let's see, scroll a bit faster, Scots. Glam Pixie, welcome in. True Purple, good to see you. I know we've got all sorts of things going on. Glam Pixie at 68 check-ins. So close. So very close. Superfast Feg, welcome in. I hope you've had a fantastic holiday and that your journey back is not too evil. True Purple subscribing for 22 months, nearly 2 full years. Good grief. Where does the time go? Sin Lily, welcome in. Nordic Wolf, welcome. Scroll faster. Kel, welcome in. Chaos Twin. Last few hours in the US. Got a lurk from Feg. Have a good lurk. Scroll faster. True Purple on a 305 stream streak. That's a lot of buttons. And unfortunately, they've all fallen off, which is why so has all of the clothing. Sin Lily is nether tunnel mining. Take care of that. I spent quite a bit of the weekend getting shot at by ghasts. At one point, they ganged up on me. Nothing for 20 minutes. Then 4 simultaneously from different directions. The little sneaks. Oh, goodness. Taryn, welcome in. Kel Birdie on... Let's see. 6 months gift subscription courtesy of Taryn has entered month 3 and on 22 months as well. Thank you, Chaos Twin. Thank you to Taryn for that gift sub. Urban, welcome in. Good to see you. And then you're on a lurk as well. Thank you for the lurk. Elkhorn, hey, Grampy Horn. I hope that you're doing okay. Then we get a dance party. Goodness. If anyone's arrived during the dance party, I have no hope of spotting you there. However, Raven is on a 440 stream streak. Streaking past on an E-trike. Yep, that feels like it's that feels like it's appropriate. No comment, Chaos Twin. Cyber, welcome in. I see you sneaking in the middle of the dance party. Nanian, welcome in as well, and thank you for the boop. Chaos and Mayhem, do I have new llamas? You say that. I need to check. Chaos time! Yes. Yeah, after no idea what I did here, but Elkhorn's checking in. Nanian checking in. Blast on an 18-month streak, 20 months subscribed. It's your button day as well. Thank you for that. Canadian Dragon, welcome in as well. And what do you know? I've managed to catch up with chat. Woohoo! Here we have a Scope Creeper TM. Not available in any store. Do not ask. If you aren't sure if you have more llamas or not, you have too many llamas. Well, that's nothing new. Let's boop that button. Now, I know... I did find the other day... Yeah, there's a llama on the staircase here for some reason. Not quite sure where that one came from. So we do have one extra llama. I'm fairly sure the one that's hiding in the mushrooms. Actually, we should probably just put. Where's some red carpet? Let's try and make it so that llama looks like it's at least trying to blend in. You think we reached too many llamas with the chessboard? No. That was the perfect number of llamas. And I've got a dictionary just because that's in my inventory that I wasn't even noticing. Wow. Apparently, I've been snuck up on by a Blast Jordan. A backup llama. A llama with an identity crisis. And somehow we've got a hype train. How? How did we get a hype train suddenly? Maybe it's setting up an llama for the overcrowding. No, I don't get that one. There we are. The red is too bright. But, yeah. Llama with an identity crisis. Backup llama. No, please ignore the sign. Close enough. Ship it. Yeah. Well, no. This is the ship. Well, first joke is always a doozy. I'm still curious as to why we went to a hype train 3 minutes after anybody actually pressed a button. I need a llama alarm. You tried llama probably colorblind. Yep. Twitch, you feel like you should get some credit for the hype train here. Absolutely. I'm not quite sure why. As I say, the hype train feels like it was delayed. So clearly it's running on that network rail from the UK. Hey, Ritsu. Yeah, Thursday and Friday last week, the trains were not having a good day. Right, however, llama on the tracks. That sounds like something out of a, I've got the Golden Groupies in my head somehow. Often portrait. Well, yes. Twitch also has its Mondays where it doesn't feel like working. That probably feels about right. I was saying something and now I've forgotten. Oh well. Mabel. I'm going to go with these. And some of... Oh, hold on. If I've got that many of those, surely... Yes, there they are. So every day is a Monday from Twitch. Oh, please no. Please no, not that. Don't think I want multiple Mondays. I don't like Mondays. They get very confusing. But yeah, we got one llama up there. I could have sworn that it had a partner llama. Because there were two, but I don't know what happened to the other one. And it's not the one that's hiding in with the mushrooms. So there may be other llama around. Your mileage may vary. Your llama may be escaping. If you or anyone else has lost a llama, please do not contact us. We are not actually a llama research and development company, or even your llama's carers. Right, so last week, this appeared. We have working filters, we have working composters that create bone blocks, etc., etc. But this room, oh dear goodness, this room, it needs tidying. So let's get on with that, because do not break the things that are holding back the water scots. The other thing is so much darkness. It's like the interior of my soul. And for those who are attempting to catch all of the Pokemon, we have a Roggenrola. Speaking as llamas, why does the llama see in the mirror? A spitting image. Oh, what does the llama see in this? I might have stuffed that one up, honestly. Right, let's go with these. What? Twitch. Hype train complete. Level 1, 31%. Your community contributed a total of 1 sub-gift. Twitch. I feel like we need to have a chat. Are you feeling okay? Because your hype train appears to have been confused. Twitch is calling me easy. Wow. Wow. Twitch now counts the amount of active chatters as a hype train. Apparently so, Lotus, and welcome in. Good to see you. Jerry May, welcome in as well. Right. So, only Jordan's... apparently so, Elcorn. Apparently so. Which I find slightly confusing at the best of times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was Twitch being confusing. Not that that's anything new either, unfortunately. No one subbed or gave bits and a train started. Absolutely. You've had it happen in 3 other places. Lovely. I mean, I know that there's the option somewhere to apparently set adaptive hype trains so that they will trigger based on your channel. Jerry May, yes, we are on Uppy's World, so this is I.D.I.O.T.I.C Inc. I did give away for that. Top left corner of screen, you'll find there's a logo identifying the server we're on. I actually got into the habit of doing that just so that it's actually easy to work out what the heck's going on. I know. I tried to make it sensible. Sorry. I'll stop now. It doesn't make sense when I try to be normal. Normal? I don't try to be normal. I give up on normal. Waxed bulbs, coppered bulbs. Streams along with the goat. Yeah, I think I need to consider relocating the goats. They're starting to. They're starting to get my goat a bit. Yes, but you like Uppy's World better. I mean, there's a lot that's... I was about to say there's a lot that's Uppy's. Unfortunately, there's also a lot that's just suddenly gone down in the world, and that apparently is me. Die. My ship doesn't need the foghorns. Yep. I mean, that boat does need to... wait, what? Oh, goodness. Did I say what I think I said? Words for ruining the joke. Hold on. Apparently I am failing on... my boat was all of a sudden Uppy's. My boat was above me, that's for sure. I, unfortunately, was all things damp and ominous, as always. Oh, hey! Hello, little... Hello, little batty. Look, if you're gonna fly around my face, expect to be died. Oh. Why? Why are bats so impossible to murder? Except for when there's fire around. Bats have a habit of flying straight into it. Pest control. Yep. Oh, hey! I am the flying squirrel that flaps in the night. I am... confusing. Right. Sorry, I'm Blacklad. Wow. The flying squirrel that flaps in the night is Blacklad, is it? Right. I mean, I was about to comment. Does this mean I need a new skin color so that I'm wearing a black outfit? Speaking of bats, how do they romance their partners? By batting their eyes. It's a cheap one, and I'm sorry about it. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, you should be sorry about it after that one. Part squirrel, part vampire, all around menace. Yeah. I am a copyright vat. No, that's only if I oh. I don't have any buttons. That's only if I attempt to throw any balls at something to catch them. Because apparently Disney now have the... Was it Disney? No, Nintendo. Of course it's Nintendo. Now have the patent for throwing things to catch stuff. Which I feel a little bit disturbed by. Here's the terror that chitters in the night. Here's the door hinges that squeak that you can't... Oh, here's the door hinge squeak that you can't quite locate. Here's black-clad squirrel! Squirrel! Squirrely! Squirrely! Everyone is a squirrely! Today is going to be one of those days where we all wonder, just what is Scotsman on? And the answer is, nobody knows. Mia Kula, welcome in. And a patent for summoning stuff too. D&D and FF Wonder Woman. Yeah, so many things need to... Why do I have a... Oh yes, that's my shulker of Idiots Go Pop. Don't we ask that every stream? Yes. Yes, we do. I'm just going to put another bat head into my wallet so that I've now got 2 bat heads in my wallet. There are 2 bats in my wallet, and I still don't have any... Oh, hey. Yes. I've got one up here. Any crafting benches or stone cutters? Riding mounts on land and in the air, seamless, no cutscene. Have I seen Mythical's work? Uh-oh. What's Mythical been up to? Why do I have a feeling that we're about to go on a small and confusing tour, also known as my life? Hey, Katsune, welcome in. You know, oh, ooh, I need to go shopping. I haven't seen this. I need to go shopping. Shopping, we need to go shopping. Simon has claimed your phone by lying on 90% of it. Hey, Simon. Nope, this is up here. Midna! Welcome in, Raiders! Happy Monday. Well, it's Monday. Close enough. Welcome in. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I am having... I'm being snuck up on by a blast, who apparently has just realised that I'm in free cam. Well, no, I'm in third person. One of those. how was your stream? I hope it was good. If you do need to raid and run too, if you have a moment to say what you're up to, fantastic. Just did more of a Dragon single player world and died in lava. Oh no! Oh, is that the world that you were commented on the other day? Now you're going to have to get your grave from the lava. Oh, goodness. Yes. Ah, that sounded like a fantastic world. Hopefully you'll be able to get your stuff back. Try to find ancient debris. Oh. Ancient debris is always so dangerous to find. No, that's the 18 plus room, not this stream. Have to raid and run. So thank you for coming along, and for those who did come in with that raid, thank you so much for coming along. So somewhere in here is a It's All Blast's fault. This is why you're not allowed to TNT on fire. Where's oh, there's one. I need my wallet. I have to buy one of these. In fact, I might. Can you get 100 of those? Yeah. Mythical did give you a special edition. I'm gonna buy 2 of those, I think. If for nothing else, they're convenient for the... Yours for the low, low price of 3 diamonds, Kel. This place is beautiful artwork. I mean, the detail on this is just amazing. Mythical understands you more with this poster. Which one? That one. Oh! The graffiti edition.
I know.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, Mythical called me on Saturday just to show me this, and I was laughing my butt off with this.
I am not surprised. Oh, come on, mouse. There we are. Now, one thing we don't have on this server is we don't have a mail service. At least not that I remember. Blast's version had some graffiti over it that said, "It wasn't me." Which was truly epic. We thought we already had puffer deliveries. You know, I have... If we do, I have completely forgotten. And... Right. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's... There. Okay, Kel, it's in one of the shulkers at your base. I'm not telling you which one. Mail service or mail service, because those are wildly different things. Yes, very much so. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested. It is a Petalilly. This is one of those ones that feels like it's banana. You don't know how many ILs are in that word. Petalilly. Right. I need to put at least one of those up somewhere. Yes, always have spare item frames. They're very useful. Piccalilli. Yes, that too. The zero I's or L's in banana unless you ask ChatGPT. Yes, that is very much that's accurate. Yes. Let's see. I am temporarily going to take 2 of those and let's take 1 of those. That doesn't work. Put them back in the right place. You can ask Mythical to bring it to Impossible Minecraft next year. It's just you don't know why your brain read that as Piccadilly. Yes, that feels like all I have to say to that blast is Mornington Crescent, but only if you take the appropriate line. That was a big stretch from you, Cat. Mrs. Mythical, see if they want to join right, let's grab 1 of these, put it here. Excellent. Temporary bit of advertising here. Blame it on Blast. Blame it on the good time. Blame it on the moonlight. Blame it on the pufferfish. Blame it on Blast. Not sure that works as a variation, but I'm going to stick that there for the moment. Can't exactly have it as blame it on the boogie. Not Mythical Sausage, that's for sure. Mythical Star. Sneak through my base and replace it with the correct version. I approve of that. Not next to the Scope Creeper. I pondered putting it there. But I know who the Scope Creeper came from. If Mythical Sausage turned up on Impossible, I think the universe would probably implode in absolute chaos and far too much pole dancing. Right. Let's grab 4 of those. Honestly, I don't care what those look like on the inside. They're just there to act as non-solid blocks. That needs to be replaced. Yeah, I know I've got a perfectly good shovel in my inventory. I'm just not using it. At which point, that and that should probably be... Where are they? The chiseled. Lovely. Give me that back. See? That's better. But, yes. Let's see. So we've got that, we've got some of this. And TGM on a 25 stream streak. Thank you for that, TGM. welcome in. Sort of. You heard whoopsie, which is similar. Yeah, I know. I've just used a warp plate to go about 3 feet down the road. I feel like I've lost a Oh, there it is. I knew I'd put down an ender shulker somewhere. Have a good meeting, Raven. Right, I was going to figure out how to do stuff here. I wonder if I should put in a shulker for bone meal. That might actually be a good idea. Bone meal would be useful. So it's this song that you're reminded of when you hear the noise the ghasts make when you get onto them. Possibly. Possibly. Which, Fnibbling thinking. Speaking of ghasts, but actually different train of thought. It's Minecraft Live this weekend.
Rix, my old arch enemy.
Oh, I've just stepped on several rakes. Oh, what was I doing? It's a combination of a couple of scenes, Blackclad, actually, but because apparently it was a recurring. That looks like it's a thunderstorm. A recurring thingamorts. Recurring joke. That was how should we put this? Oh, hold on. No, that was Sideshow Bob. Yes, stepping on rakes from The Simpsons. Right, I wanted to have it so that there is an alternative option here. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, fnurbles. Unless, he says, we do a doohickey and maybe a thingamawhatsit and... Ah, yes, I can do that. Okay, yeah, I can do this. But yeah, Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons stepping on rakes. It was a suggestion the other day. I liked it so much, I added it. Here, feels like a good one. Right, and you go into there. And let's put that there. Let's put a blue shulker here. Take that out. Put that there. And make it really hard to do anything in here now. 1, 2. Nope. That didn't work. Let's get this the right way round. Do thing state. So, right, that's better. So now stuff that comes into here will probably have a priority going into there, so we're going to run that. And if this line ever gets backed up for some god-awful reason, which would be highly unlikely, but only if that gets blocked, and that fails, then thingamawhatsits, etc. Yeah, that'll allow us to have bone meal and non-bone meal. Hey, Sci-Fi! Welcome in. Right, now I can put away the spare hoppers that I just collected because I don't really need them. Right. I find it disturbing that I've got like 2 stacks of hoppers. I don't work with I don't yeah. I don't work with hoppers very often. Actually, no. Yes. Chiseled copper feels a bit more fun. DJ Dark, welcome in. Happy Monday, I think. Fairly sure it is still Monday, unfortunately. Okay, that's nice. I like that. That works as a layout. And that sort of goes with, you've got copper here, and then it goes to the copper, and then the copper across the floor. I'm tempted to replace the stone under the copper grating. It feels like it kind of needs something down there. But, come to think of it, Raya Rabbit's stealing the oh, good lord. You don't work with hoppers very often. You mean they're not a common building resource? Not nearly costly enough? Needs more anvils in the recipe. Available now. Anything involving Scotsmen and large amounts of stupid things to build with. Ahem. Look, just because I happen to have a bad habit of... Please ignore it. How many anvils are involved in this, for example? Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 anvils in the rails for this. It's not that many. I mean, it's a perfectly reasonable set of rails for a crane. So happy finally got into the... Woohoo! You say that like we don't have an overproductive iron farm. I'm saying that like I don't have one of my own, Elkhorn. Which reminds me, is that switched on or off at the moment? I mean, I built my own to avoid needing to use the central overproductive one. Ah, mine's on at the moment. This is probably a bad idea. Die! Also, which Gordon are you? Ah, you're Gordon 4. Okay. What's your sibling? Your sibling is Max Gordon. Of course it is. How much iron do I have? Hello, puppy. I like the way that nowhere near my iron farm is where my iron is stored. Because, of course, it isn't. I might need to switch it off. Due to small amounts of... yeah, okay, I think I need to turn off my iron farm. And for those who might need it, we have a Bolton in chat. Right. Let's disable this until I've made myself some more anvils. There. You guys can feel a lot safer now. Oh, and just in time, right? Since you just stretched an ow. Okay, we have a stretch in chat. Let's see. Oh, that's ow. That was one of the shoulders going pop. I can think that's probably a Reminder weekly to catch dark types and catch anything in a regular Pokeball. Hail Hydrate. Thank you to Taran for the stretch and Chaos Twin for the hydrate. Chaos Twin! Squeaky Bottle of Doom, yes. We need a display of a plastic Scotsman stretching. And Ritsu and DJ Dark both caught the Bolton. Congratulations. Baseline song suggestions. No. All of my music I get from Approaching Nirvana on the simple reason that I like them as an artist and their music is something that I have purchased and that they allow for Twitch streaming. Right. So I'm afraid I'm not the right person for that sort of information. So no suggesting has been hotel songs. I mean, you can suggest stuff. They're just not something that I'm likely to include here. Let's go with that. You get waxed, you get waxed, you get waxed, and you get waxed. That's better. Let's do a little bit of... That's one thing that I find slightly annoying. The moment that you change the doohickoryness of gratings that don't match don't link. So there's no, and then some musicians who have their friend. Blackclad knows musicians who have their songs usable for creators, friends with a few of them too. Yes. You get waxed, and you get waxed. Ouch. Yep, that's painful. Only if you're the one being waxed. I just accidentally stood on a warp plate. Oh. Danger! Warp plates are everywhere. You might accidentally step on one. Blackclad, I am not even... The Naked Squirrel. The next film from Leslie Nielsen. Oh, dear. Right. That is the floor of the... That's not a ceiling. That's a floor of the floor above, isn't it? Yes, it is. Everything is unclothed, practically. I'm glad, not surprised, that you got the reference. I mean, they recently brought out the new Naked Gun film with... who's his name? In it. I don't know. I took one look at it and was like, I can't be bothered to watch it. See, Blast has the unfair advantage that they can say things on stream without your ability to bop them as long as it's in server chat. That's fine. If you really feel like... if it becomes necessary, I can just go and hunt the Blast. Hunt the pufferfish, hunt the pufferfish, hunt the pufferfish, hunt the pufferfish, hunt the pufferfish with a bow. Hunt them, smash them, crash them, trash them, hunt the pufferfish. No. You say that. I have posters that disagree. Time for server admin. No. Too lazy to run a Minecraft server ever again. Don't blame you. What was I thinking? I had a thought, and then it escaped, and then it went ding ding. And now my brain is filling up with chaos. And you have posters with that disagree with my disagree of my sentence. Checkmate. You see, you say that, laddie. But I'm nae sure I agree with you. Which reminds me, I saw a cartoon over the weekend. I can't remember where I saw it. It was one of the, I think it might have been Blue Sky. It was two people stood talking, and one of them's holding a pair of bagpipes, and someone asked, "What is that thing?" And the guy with the bagpipe says, "It's a Scottish breathalyzer test. You see, you blow into this, and if it sounds like good music, you've had too much to drink." And I know I've got this one block lower over there. I'm trying to figure out which I like. I think I like the one higher, particularly since the next thing I was going to do is fall off the scaffolding. Excellent, excellent. You see, I agree with you, lady. I, on the other hand, apparently am suffering from an inability to stand on scaffolding. So if we do that, now the question becomes, do I need another... Yar. If I do that, then we could separate this room into 4 segments. Chat, how many times is Scott's going to fall off scaffolding? The answer to that is yes. Watch as I place far more scaffolding than is actually sensible, and then probably fall off of all of it more often than is sensible. The life cycle of a pufferfish is not that long, particularly if we keep shooting them. I feel like I still need more light in here. I know it's fairly dark because I'm working up at the ceiling. Let me turn the lights on. You has gone into builds with 20 stacks of scaffolding and still fallen off of all of it. Yeah, that happens, Nordic Wolf. That happens. I'm clinically incapable of climbing scaffolding without falling off of it. I like that a bit more. Right, let's start on the area over the moss farms and see how many times. You see, I have an advantage here. I have a moss farm to walk in. How many times am I going to accidentally drop into the lava at the end of the moss farm? That is the dangerous question. Your Shurinari and Glams builds you're helping with and the Spooky build are going to be way more... Yes. That's a bit more like it. Oop, oh, yes, I still have some more. I do not have enough. Yeah. I love the fact that this moss farm takes 1 bucket of lava. It's quite useful. Eventually be a spooky gate, though not sure the size of the pride gate. That one got... A build that gets out of hand? A build that gets out of hand? Those never happen. We regret to inform you that you have been visited by the Scope Creeper. If you or anyone else has been visited by the Scope Creeper, you may have issues with the size of your build. If you are having issues with the size of your build, we have absolutely no problems in telling you it's the Scope Creeper's fault. Or chat. Always, as a backup option, it's chat's fault. Particularly where Scope Creepers are concerned. Yep. All creeping. Mangrove trapdoors are not solid. That's a shame. Dark oak is just because we feed it after midnight. Please do not feed your Scope Creepers after midnight. They turn into things that are dangerous. Arr. Us encourage Scope Creep? Never. The cackle is appropriate because I'm fairly sure that chat would cackle malevolently in that situation. Because I know you all. You always encourage Scope Creep. Solar, welcome in. Happy Monday. And congratulations on keeping the amount of caps there by accident just below the point at which the bop goes boot. The bot goes boop. One of those is that. Both of those are accurate as well. Hey, it's the sandwich you have with the goat. Now. It's no deliberate feeding of the Scrope creep. Scrope? What the heck's a Scrope creeper? Oh dear. I may be losing it. Bot goes the bot goes bop. Also would have been fine. You know what? No, I don't want spruce. I do spruce for the roof of all sorts of things. I really wanted mangrove for the yep. You're more concerned about the we don't have one of those, and I'm not sure if I really want to actually unbop that word. Right. Kel, you joined the stream and you say hi, and Maisie came running along and meowed at the mic. And since Taryn complains about jokes in the Minecraft chat, here's one for the Twitch chat. Where do Russian cows gather their moss? Moss cow. Oh! Ow! And there's a Pokemon in chat. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try and catch it. Ah! Give me back my axe. You have my axe. That's just asking for trouble. Your cat runs to you every time in voice with Cal and meows at her through the microphone. She doesn't do that. Obviously Chaos Twin is a friend of your cat. Oop. I caught something, and it wasn't just a cold. No. Ow! Snubbles. One of these days I will manage to actually, take a running jump off of this in the correct manner. Come on, Scott. You can build things without falling off of them. It is allowed. Rigged. Rigged, I say. Rigged! We'll get that row in a minute. Row, 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 you sailing gently across the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. What? That's better. If we turn off the overload. Yes. Yes. That feels nice. I like that. I need more trapdoors. Let's turn another half stack into trapdoors. I really like the fact that we have a recipe for creating wood things in a stone cutter. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Remember, you're supposed to have done the ceiling. Right. What are the odds this is going to have an issue? Oh, yes. Lovely. Fantastic. Amazing. If I want to make this consistent, I'm going to have to do something about the surface. What are you... How did... Oh. I was about to say, what's making all the clicking? Ah, the joys of messing up the ceiling. Watch as I mess up this jump and end up landing in the lava. Right. Oh, fnurbles. Twice over. I don't have any access to them. I nearly had had some very easy access to the floor again. That's not helpful. Come on, Scots. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Yeah. I forgot I put that there. Hello, cat. I need to collect the stuff I've just messed up. I don't have access to the redstone. Fortunately, I have access to the redstone in other ways. There we are. How did I... I've got bats in my redstone. Hashtag blame blast. Yep. Some people have bats in their belfry. I have bats in my redstone. Far too much, like, logic going on here. Right. Lady flirty flirty. Hurdy flirty flirty. Right. I think... this one? No. I could have spun. Aha! Coarse dirt slabs. I knew I had some. We'll go this way. That solves that problem. Yes, they're a rarity. We've had them added by a data pack. But it does mean that I can resolve the fact that this looks wrong at height. Ow. I need one more off by one error. Ow. I better eat before I bounce off of things. No. Where did I... There they are. Typical. Off by one error. The question is whether or not it's a data pack that we've still got. I'm trying to remember. Is it? I wonder if these are a rarity. Luna, welcome in. Happy Monday. Aha, there we are. Yes. 3 coarse dirt becomes 9 coarse dirt slabs. We still have the recipe. Woohoo! A typically ad break. Yep. Boing, boing. Fnurbles. Fnurbles, the scope creeper. Oh, I so want to name him Fnurbles. It might get me killed if I do that, though. Mr. Roo, welcome in. Where did I put that slab? There it is. I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Right. Nope. Ah! Missed. You see, what we have here is a failure to figure out what I'm doing. Whoops. So, to make this match that, I need to put the diorite into the ceiling. Because clearly that's absolutely necessary, even though we've got it. Having a quiet one, just lurking, not feeling great today, feeling great at the same time, conflicted feelings. That... It sucks when they end up like that. Hopefully you feel that you can find the balance, Luna, and have a good lurk. Quiet helps. If quiet helps, quiet helps. If quiet helps... if quiet doesn't help, then feel free to join in the mayhem. also known as my chat. No, that's the wrong way up. Wrong way up. Wrong way or another. I'm gonna wonder what the heck I'm doing one way. Where the heck am I? Why am I? Oh, water. At least it's not a rake. Yeah, Blackclad is dead right there. Hopefully you will find the balance that you are looking for. Good night, Chaos Twin, and thank you for joining us. Right. Alright. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can build this roof. Doobie doobie doobie. Doobie doobie doobie. Doobie doobie doobie. I'm not sure doobie 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 is allowed. Get. Count. I didn't want that trapdoor anyway. Oh, I need to. Isn't that a little dubious? Right. Leap in the correct direction. Do not leap directly into the lava. Now you need to find a shulker breeder build. Oh, goodness. We've got a shulker farm on this server. I'm trying to remember. It might be the ENX04 version. Let's pick up that. So the fabulous mini packs has built a hello cat, a rather dangerous and awesome. There we are. Three-legged paxolotl. I think it's visible from here if I swap to free cam. There's a shulker shop on the... Yes. Oh, hold on. No, I need to be over there. Not over here. You need new shoulders. Quite a lot of us need new shoulders. One of these takes me somewhere. That's not where I wanted to be. Use Zoom avoids shulker reactor. But to avoid having Blackclad rescue you when the shulkers decide to forget their coding and not to duplicate, you have a backup shulker in the you're right. Oh, that sounds painful. Will you stop slamming the door in my face? I can get through doors. Really, I can. Villagers, shulker, and mobs. That's not the right place. With a skelly. You know, I apparently don't know which of these takes me anywhere, so I'm going to go the easy way. I really... Oh. And there's a Pokemon in chat. Oh. And a blast running past us. Let's confuse matters by flying off and ignoring the passing the pufferfish. Welcome back, Raven. don't want to get too close. Don't mind you. We always mind you. This is the problem. Right. This is what place is where the pillagers are doing their experiments. Right. This is the nearest shulker farm. This was put in by PAX. I have no idea how this works, but boy, is it ridiculous. They end up... I think eventually they end up in the boats, but they slowly make their way up through the layers. There's one, for example. Constantly multiplying themselves, and eventually they end up yeah, can't remember if this was originally one of the areas for watching stuff. Yeah, this is basically what happens when somebody like Mini PAX is given the ability to build a shulker farm. Yeah. I have no idea how it works. And I don't think I ever have any chance of understanding how it works. I'm also not entirely convinced I remember how to get out of here. I mean, I could just fly out again. Nope. You know, I think I'll just fly out. There's a horse at the top of that staircase. I'm not sure if it was a safe horse or not. For those who haven't seen it, this is the cog that the glorious Mini PAX has built. And they say they don't know how it built. It's that blatantly ridiculous, over the top, and amazing build that I've forgotten where the entrance is. There it is. Pufferfish owes you without the puffer. I'm not sure what the pufferfish is on about, but hey. You've got the equivalent of the shaker exercise machine with pistons and redstone for shulker farm. Ah. Yeah, I don't know how that one works either. Right. Today on Getting Distracted by Scotsman. Oh, no, sorry. Scotsman getting distracted by chat. Never happens. Never happens. Spring Egg Hunt, Area 2, Egg 1. A spring egg hunt feels like it's, oh, Neville's. There's break proof and unload proof. Ah, now that, however, is something that might be... There's a gap in my ceiling, dear chat. Dear chat, there's a gap in my ceiling. So I'll fill it up with that. There we are. That's better. Right. Ow. Ah! Warp plate stole some of my scaffolding. I was about to say, I've knocked up all of my... There we are. You know, it's at moments like this that emergency access ingress Feels like it's probably necessary. Oh. Well, emergency access ingress would be useful, except for the fact that I don't know where I am. There we are. Stuck in my redstone again. I'm lost. Need more lighting in there. Let's just go with basic torches in the redstone. Call the llamas. I am not calling the llamas for anything. They judge me. I do not want to be judged by the llamas. Your rescuing days are behind you. That's better. This area needed a little bit more light. It was, I was worried about the laggy. We need a llama rescue team. Look, we do not need any more llamas around me. I've already got the most judgmental llamas available on the server. Yes, this one. For those who don't know it, we have the Llaminati. Every type of llama colour, and they're all judgmental. If you stand here, you will be judged. See? Look at them. They're judging me. They are judging me. Yeah. I'll be good. I don't want to be judged by the llamas. It's bad enough that in addition to them, we've got the no drama safety llama judging me constantly for everything that I get killed by. That looks like an unending meeting. Don't tell Raven that. They have nightmares about unending meetings. But then again, so do I. If you or anyone else has not had the nightmare about an unending meeting, you've obviously never been to a meeting. Right. Let's put those back. They don't need nightmares, they live it. No. It's the Llaminati. They don't need nightmares, they are it. Right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to decide what I'm going to do with this area. Super Wario, welcome in. Of course they're judging me. You interrupted their meeting. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. At least when you worked in an office, they were fully aware of the fact that nobody wanted to be there. See, that makes perfect sense. Right. Oh yeah. My anvil exploded. It's alright, I've only got another 51 of them. And 6. There we are. no, whatever shall I do? Well, I mean, I don't know where I'm going to find the materials to make more. Right. So, really, the moss should probably be in a green shulker. The pale moss should probably be in a light grey shulker. The bone blocks can be in a... Yeah, I'm going to put them in an orange shulker. No, I'm not. Let's put them in a black shulker just because. And the bone meal can be into the white shulker. The white shulker is for loading and unloading only. More words. Not that I don't have enough iron for another 6,000 or so. I mean, if you're gonna be accurate, yes. Hunter, welcome in. Happy Monday. I mean, yeah. That's better. Now I know where my shulkers go. Kibo, welcome in. Okay, that's looking much better. Now that actually feels like it's a proper sort of room. At least from that direction. Over here, not so much. Might need a bit of work. What I do think I need to do is not walk over the warp plate too often. Oh, and we have a I.D.I.O.T.I.C. Ooh, cake. Yum. Yay, cake. Thank you, Hunter. Is it a cake day? And a stretch to go with the hydrate. Oh, there we go. Oh, ow, ow. Oh, yeah. Everyone get some Scott's corn as well. Thank you for that, Feg. Everyone remember. Leftover cake from Scout Camp this weekend. Ooh. Yum. I feel like I need to... Yeah, yes, let's get rid of this. And swap it for this. I'm going to stand on the bat head. Nope, okay, I'm not going to stand on the bat head. Actually, I should probably... yes. I put away the block that I need. There it is. Apparently standing on Batty's head isn't enough. So, let's do that. Arms for the poor. No, what? Arms for the poor. Really? Yeah, nobody can see what I'm doing. Right, let's override that. Arms for the poor. There. I'm going to match that for the moment. Hit it. Oh, and we have a Pokemon in chat. It is a Mobostif, and it is a weekly that you should try and catch if you happen to have any Ultra Balls, apparently. Let's try that again. Right. Now that's in place. Copper grating? Copper grating feels like it might be... yeah, better. I'm kind of hoping that when we get to the Minecraft Hangout this weekend... Minecraft... What is it? Minecraft Live event. That they're going to actually turn around and just announce that next week we get the Copper Age. I'm really hoping for that. I really want the copper iron bars. Copper iron bars? You know, copper bars. If for no other reason than I really want them. I came back here for something. Oh, yes. I'm not losing my mind. Really, I'm not. Let's go with this. It's waxed. Oh well. I've got no choice. Wow. That's the perfect direction to be placing stuff to be completely useless. People are predicting that the next snapshot will be release candidate 1 because this week's pre-release had basically one bug fix. Yes, and it was looking at something about the copper golems, I think. You've got plenty of dark stones. What you don't have is shimmering stones. Have a bunch of starters ready to evolve and no shimmering stones. Oh no! Right, let's take the wax off of these. Let them age a bit. Ideally, I want nibbles. I want not to land on the warp plate. Thank you. Get out of here. I do suspect they're targeting right before or after Minecraft Live because they did that in the spring too. Yes. Yeah, that really does feel like it's what they're aiming for. Actually, no, the last Minecraft Live they went to I think they went to pre-releases immediately after the Minecraft Live. This time we've got the pre-releases before it, so that's at least one step ahead. If it wasn't cancelling and sleep. Whoops. Oh dear. Look after yourself, Raven. I almost want to put up an archway here. Let's carry on the theming. Let's carry on the theming, he says, trying to work out how to reach. Ow. That will hopefully have a side bonus of stopping, because occasionally moss just flops over the edge. Oh, hey, I don't actually need the scaffolding. I could reach this without it. Dirt. What am I stood on? Oh, stairs. My arch-nemesis! Stairs! Actually, I thought my arch-nemesis were rakes, but... Alright. It does feel like I need twiddly bits in the corners. What if we did twiddly bits? Ah! I got caught on the... Nah. Nah, that looks silly. Right, no twiddly bits. Actually, let's get away with just one of those. There. That's better. Yes. Less is more. Right. Turn off the lighting overrides. How's that look? That looks better. What do I do with this end of the room? I mean, the obvious thing is put in some stone brick and mossy stone brick so that it actually looks like this is part of the same area. Alternatively... Hey, Mad! Welcome in. Actually, I think I'm going to go with granite and brick. And bring down the hebida. The hebida? The hebida. For those who don't understand what the hebida is, congratulations, I don't either. Have a good luck, Raven, and look after yourself. I hope you feel better soon. Why do I have a chest? Oh, that's the reason why I have a chest of tough bricks. Yeah, just 1 or 2 tough bricks. Can't think where those have come from. Right, let's take things for granite. Around blast too much. And some bricks. Right, let's go and turn this into something that makes sense. Nope, missed one. Alright. Now bring in some of the brick so that it looks like it's a bit of both. And now we'll granite. One of these days I will manage to place blocks without getting them wrong. That's better. Twitch, why are you saying that I'm reconnecting? Thank you. What the heck have I got on this? Efficiency 4. No wonder. This is why I'm always a little bit hesitant with shovels. If you've got anything more than like efficiency 1 on them, you end up accidentally just mining out the entire universe by accident. Might start to fire up the puffer delivery service, seeing that the shulker boxes has not been retrieved. Mara? I have no idea what has failed to be retrieved. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's better. Now this end of the room feels a little bit more like it's actually a building. Everything I need. There. I also probably should put some supports under these to make them look like they're at least reasonably well supported. I mean, they're bolted to a wall, but would you trust them? I don't. Right, let's insert myself into a wall so that I can remove it. Because, of course, the only way to really properly remove a wall is to insert yourself into it. And I think I'm out of granite, and I'm pretty much out of... Oh, hold on. No. I had multiple stacks in my inventory. Duh. I mean, I still haven't worked out why zombie pigmen can quite happily spawn inside of an area that has a trapdoor, theoretically making it a non-solid block. I'm not even asking for somebody to go and check on the wine. Right. See, that's much better. That now looks a lot more like it's part of the end of the room. The only problem is it's not very light, so let's sort that out. I'm also not liking this. This feels wrong. So let's take that out. That does mean I need a... Oh! Oh! 1 down, 4 to go. Thank you. Apparently, those were the prizes for the summer the summer hunt. So I've got a squirrel box, which is yeah. It's your compensation for the brain cells and anger you invested into your event. Quite a bit of diamonds, some ancient debris, some deep slate redstone ore. Ooh, shroom lights. Yum. And for those who might be after a Pokemon, we have a Frigibax. Thank you, Blast. Right. I feel like I need a support across here. So, and I've put away all of the fnurbles. Why do I never have the materials that I need? Say thank you, and then one after you go after you like you're the toilet practice fish. But you are. I am gonna adjust this. let's have a little bit of consistency. Consistency? Really? I can't even spell it. Da da dee da 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 dee da dee dee dee. Why are there blocks floating in the wall? That's better. And then if we do this, that will support this wall here. Now the question becomes, do I do one round here at this level, or one round here at this level? This level. This is the level. Although something tells me I'm going to find that some of this turns up to be outside. I bet it. Oh, yeah, exterior. We just found the outside world. Outside world? I don't go out there. Do, 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 do. Right, you go in there. You go back in here. Where do I keep my gravel? Who knows? I need a little bit more of the polished basalt. And might as well just do a direct copy. Direct conversion even. You see, that now feels so much more sensible. Is this outside world? No, it's not. Fantastic. Oh, yes, it is. Dang nabbit. Really? Really? I bet if I looked behind this wall, it would be... No. You see, that kind of makes me think that this should be here. Why does that feel like an off by one error? Problem is, if I move it forward by one, then this becomes silly. But if I move it forward by two, then I've got the fact that it doesn't line up with the outside. I'm just going to leave it where it is. Okay. Light sources. I need light sources. I also need to make this look like it's more solid. Let's do the solidification of the thingamawhat's-it first. Dark oak, please. And I could do with some more dark oak fence gates. Yes. Quite why that's classed as I've got new recipes is anyone's guess. Here. No. You know, there's a perfectly good staircase right next to me. Why don't I just climb it? Wow. How many times can I place the block in the wrong place? Yeah. If I do that, then that looks like it's... Yes, that's better. Hey, we got bracing. Nothing lines up properly in this room. Do that. Anyone would think I was drunk when I built this. Or just crazy. Do 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 do. Definitely lived in houses like that. Who hasn't? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 more. How many? Is it 1 per or is it 2 per? 1 per. Okay. Yeah. No, no. Thank you. Yeah, for that one, we'll leave it there. There. That's better. Now it looks like it's actually supported. So those make it look like there's actual supports underneath the stairs, and these ones go sideways so they look like they're anchored to the supports. And I'm walking over the warp plate again. So what I want now is... you sneaky little blighter. You snuck out of the... You... Where did that bat go? Come back here. You can't hide from me forever. Ha ha. Hey, I didn't realize you could sneak under those. Right. What was I doing? Oh yes, lighting. Oh, and Blast has left the building. Yes, lanterns. Soul lanterns. I don't want that much light. I just need enough to impact the lighting levels. That's better. That brings the light levels up enough. That looks so much better now. And what we can do is probably throw some... Yeah, that would work nicely. Herbity? Herbity. Herbity, herbity. Oh. It's dark and I'm the only one on the server. Useful. Why did the meatballs tell the spaghetti to close its eyes and go to sleep? It was past a bedtime. Oh. Oh, past a bedtime. Oh, that one was... that was terrible. Look after yourself, Blast, and have a good night's sleep. Right, I don't need those anymore. I was gonna... Oh, yes. I was about to say, I was gonna do something, and then I'd forgotten what it was, because I got absolutely fnurbled by that terrible pun. And I remembered now, it was I was going to put some junk in the corner. Welcome back, Mad. That's better. Do I have... Actually, where's the stone cutter? No. 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 Fnibbles. Where's my head collection? Let's have a couple of those, couple of those, couple of these. Actually, just the one of those. No, that's mob heads. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Right, and then we can put one of those there, another one here, put a chest on top of this, and a mini ender chest on there. I'm surprised I don't have any barrels. That's better. That gives that corner that sort of, this is the basement, this is filled up with random junk and mayhem that you get in every sort of basement like this. Right, let's put that and this back into my inventory. I still feel like I need to do something with this, but I think it's alright as is. It's that, why is there a pile of random junk in the corner sort of thing. Oh, hold on. So if I switch these back on... Let's take this out as well. I think I need to do something about that flickering light. Yeah, that needs more light in the corners. And I just picked up my war plate. And a wild geeble. A female geeble has just arrived in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. Waxed copper bulbs. That feels like a good usage. Actually, no. Let's not go for the anybody. I want to go one step back from too bad. Actually, I don't know if I want to go 1 or 2 steps back. So what I do want is to put them into these corners. Why do I not have any... Get Fnibbles. Why do I not have any stone buttons in my inventory? Alright. Ah! Nope. It's not perfect. There's still some flickering of the lights, but I think it's every time that the... I think it's because of the... Yeah, it's these causing the lava to be visible. So I'm not sure I could do much bar putting in a maximum level light source. I don't really want a maximum level light source in these corners. That's better. Actually, what I could do is hide. No. What if we had a... No. No. I'm lost! Trapped in my own madness. Turn that off for a second. Ooh, Actually, no, I can remove that. Uh-oh. For those moments when you're trapped in your own redstone. Hold on. I broke it. That can't be right. Oh, fnibbles. Dank nabbit. I wanted a door on the shroom light. Uh-oh. I broke it. What did I do wrong? Chat, I broke it. How did I break it? I mean, the door's flapping. But for some reason, the door flapping is not triggering... Uh-oh. Aha! Got it. I'd gotten my redstone one step out of sync. That's better. Now it's not flickering as much. And honestly, having that in the middle of this doesn't look too bad. So let's do that on the other side. But before we do, I need some more emergency escape balls. Yes, these. That side's done. It's this side that I need to break. No. How do I get into my... I can't get into my redstone to break it. Right. That's the one I've broken. So I now put a shroom light in. I put the door back in. I escape through the power of sheer brute force. Good luck. Right. Where's the power switch? There's a power switch here somewhere. No. I need to swap that over. I love the way that it's... No, hold on. It's literally just one step out of sync somehow. Come on, get in there. That should do it, he says, hopefully. Yes. Yeah, half triggered when I broke the door. Except it triggered... It half triggered twice. Once when I broke it and once when I placed it back. So why did that not actually get back into sync when I placed it back? Oh. I confused. Okay, so we've got a small amount of pale moss. We've got a small amount of pale moss carpet. We've got nothing in there. We've got some bone blocks occasionally. We've got some moss carpet. We've got a small amount of moss blocks. Redstone. Yeah, redstone. Guaranteed to break your sanity and your no, it's the other way around. And your storage system. Okay, that I am much happier with. I'm going to turn off this because it's noisy. Now, the only thing that I feel like is missing is the No Drama Safety Llama is probably going to take one look at this staircase and complain about the fact that it's only partially safe. I mean, nothing can possibly go wrong climbing down these stairs, he says. So I feel like I need to put a banister on these stairs. So, do we have any of the fnurbling doohickeys? No. Can we create fnurbling doohickeys from the thingamawhatsit? Yes, we can. 20. That probably is enough. Right, so 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's better. That feels like there's now a banister. I mean, it's not safe. You can still accidentally walk off of it. But if you're walking straight over the top of that, that's your own fault. What did I do across the road? Did I do 1 or 2 high? No, I did exactly the same over here. So, oh, hold on, no. No, that's exactly the same. So I've got past form for exactly this. Excellent. What I do want is for it to be one step less oxidized. Fortunately, I've got plenty of wax. I had hoped to get into decorating this floor as well, but apparently it takes a long time to do nothing. Why do interiors take so long to build? There. That's better. And I'm still surprised by how quickly time goes by. Yeah, it's not so much I'm surprised by how it has taken me 2.25 hours to do this much to a room. That's not really that much. It just feels like it should be so much easier to get further sometimes. Eh. That's much nicer. However, that actually feels like it's a real room. I'm a real room now. Yeah, I'm a wheel boy now. No, let's put in a bit of moss on here. Just to sort of make it feel like this is a little bit mossificated and dampified. After all, this is where we grow the moss. It's likely to have escaped a little. We appear to have gained a cat. Suddenly, cat. Cat, cat, cat. Where did you come from? Get out of the... No, 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 not on the... well, we're never opening that chest again. Oh, no, there we are. Come here. Where did you come from? Suddenly, cat. I'm confused. Where did we get a cat from? Actually, I'd like you to be sat over here. No, no, not up the... Are you wanting to sit on the stairs? The cat distribution system is working even in Minecraft. Yes, apparently so. There. You sit here on the chests. Random sentiment. Realize that with your stream schedule and missed days, your 440 stream streak is a bit over 2 years, approximately. 2 years. That's insane. That is absolutely mental, and just an amazing cat stretch. Oh dear. That is mental and amazing. Thank you, Raven, for just everything. And Glam Pixie on a 180 stream streak, which by that estimate is close to nearly a year as well. I mean, if 220 is roughly a year, mish. It's just wow. You know what? Let's start Pretty's mode with a cat stretch. If only work hadn't gotten done. Oh, this is... Oh, that's much, much nicer. Closer to 230, but also took out my 1 month break. Yes. Fortunately, I don't do those too often. Oh, I really like the way that this room has come out. Even with... and... The cat... I love the extra animations on the cats. So I switched on Fresh Animations 1.10, and I love the additional animations on cats and dogs. But decidedly, the cat stretches are just so gorgeous. But I love the way that this room looks. So much more realistic. Exactly. I also love the little ear twitches. Well, that and... But they have ear twitches as well. There. Twitch. Twitchy ears. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I never was sane in the first place. But I really, really like the way that this... Yep, there we are. Moss Inc. We now have the basement. The basement of Moss Inc. has now been detailed. What I should do next week, and try and hold me to this, I need to do this. The top of this ship has not been touched in months, and I really, really need to work out how to make it look like an actual ship. Because at the moment, it doesn't work. But it's a cabrio. It's incomplete, is what it is. This is why I wanted to decorate that the basement of Moss Inc. Because I'm trying to focus on the bits that I've been leaving for months. I mean, it was worth a try, Sharon. I'm also glad that I put a name on this building. I also need at some point to put in the lighthouse. I have so many things I haven't built. Why is there scaffolding here? Huh. Puffer fishing. But yes, Fnurbles. Right. It is, however, time for me to consider wrapping up because, well, it is. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely having you all here. Fnurbles, you say? Yes. And yeah, I'm not surprised that the Caymans is like that. Look after yourself, Raven. I hope you feel better soon. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back in the madness world, continuing the joy, the pain, the agony that is attempting to build out the Nether Tunnel network. Last week we started building the tower at the Frozen Archive over the weekend because it was pure repetition. I built the tower itself. But we still need to actually decorate it so that it feels like it is actually a tower for the Frozen Archive. I'd like to actually get some decoration into it. So we will be there. I'm going to raid out, as always, because I do like raiding out. It is so much more fun. I'm going to send us in the direction of Canadian Dragon, who is a fantastic streamer and a lovely person who joins us here quite regularly and therefore is a great member of the community. They are also, as I said, a fantastic streamer. Today they appear to be playing Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. So, somewhere different for us to go. I think that'll be fun. Either way, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. You are all amazing. And try not to be too much of a gremlin. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Another cat trained by the end of stream.